So, hello, in this video I will try to explain the main principles of trading bots and the main business with trading bots. So, I hope to share this video a little bit quick, but I started to create these trading strategy videos about crypto and also about other trading networks. And if you do like those videos and you do want to hear more, please indicate it to me with your own subscription. So I'll prepare a little bit this table before I start. So the main idea of what are trading bots and why they are used them, and many people have this concept that a trading bot will save your life and everything, and will be the best possible income, and trading bot is super. But first of all, there are lots of skeptics about this, and there are lots of knowledge how you need to use them to be successful. So it's not only that you bought a trading bot and follow the most popular trading bot strategy, which is basically the MACD cross or MACD movements. There you have to be sure of how you can use your trading bot and what kind of a strategy you use, and definitely that strategy will change over and over time. If that strategy works for you at one period of trades, it will not work for you in the other periods of trades. So it's a little bit, before you start and before you get into it, I want to clarify a little bit of things. If somebody has made a trading bot, he has maybe spent years or 2 years or 3 years of just working and trying to get profit out of it. And if it's a developer and it didn't get any profit out of it, he would want to sell this product to get some profit out of the system he has made. And maybe there is a smart enough trader out there or somewhere out there that can develop a trading strategy that he could use, or he can use and follow his own trading strategy. So it's I tell to many people, crypto is a dirty place. It's a dirty and aggressive place for somebody to be in. Anyway, so most popular trading strategy is using the MACD cross and overall the MACD, I will just say MACD cross, which is not a good and not a bad idea. Only when to use it, when to use the MACD cross. So this is what the many traders will want to do, and right here, by using a MACD cross, positive cross, would be, I would say, a beneficial way, but it will not be a beneficial way most of the times. What is basically a MACD cross? MACD cross isn't overall an indicator. It just shows you that the prices are getting higher quicker by average in, what is it, 12 days, by average of 12 candles. It's getting higher quicker by the average of 26 candles. So it means that it just shows you that the prices are rising faster than they used to. Normally they're rising quicker. It means it will indicate, so basically this white line, I changed the light then, it will indicate that the prices are moving upwards faster than they were then they are comparing to a 26 candle moving average. So in overall, this MACD indicator is telling us that the gap between the faster moving line is larger on the negative side than the, like right here, between the gap of the faster moving line upwards, and MACD trend is a lagging trend. So if you were to use a bot strategy converting to and using MACD crosses, these are the bot strategies. I'll just get to you in a moment. I will prepare the table so it's a little bit easier to understand. Come down please. Alright, doesn't come down. Alright. So if you were to use a strategy, hey, buy when there is a MACD positive cross, the bot would buy it here, and one more time again here, and one more time again here, because the prices are going and shaking upwards. You can see by this is doji candle, it's going upwards and downwards, so there will be a cross several times right here. And then you were to use a stop loss of 1 or 2%, it will sell you with stop loss 1 or 2% negative. And by accident, maybe the prices would start to fall down. Like here, there's a positive cross right here at the very top of at the very top, because there is a resistance line here. So, and a bot would buy here, and you would have a stop loss of, let's say, 5 or 10% stop loss. The price will just go down, and the bot will sell it right here with a 10% stop loss, because there was a positive cross, and right here was another positive cross, and that positive cross is on the top of the candle. So it will not give you any profits, and it will fall down, and maybe afterwards there is a positive cross right here, which basically is the bot would be to buy it right here. It's a 3-hour chart, so basically there would be more precision in 1-hour charts. So, but overall the idea will repeat in any candle pattern. If you were to buy here and you will have a stop loss of 5 or 10%, the prices will eventually fall down, and then they will start to go up, and you will get maybe a 5% or 4% profit if you were to predict how high the price will go. Maybe you have a trailing stop loss or something. Maybe you have if the prices start to go down strategy, you want to sell them. But it will be also really difficult with a bot to sell it somewhere right here. As I know, most of these bots have a selling indicator, which basically will tell you, hey, sell when there's a negative cross, and you would sell it right here back in the area where you bought it. So using trading bots, it's really difficult, and there is a completely different strategy to it. Making an indicator that works all the time for a trading bots is not that easy. So if you want to buy a product and you have never been in trading in a trading system, to tell yourself, so there's advertisements of a super bots like constant profit all the time, and you are a completely beginner in this, and it costs you like $1,000 or maybe more dollars, or $300. Maybe it's free. I will suggest stay for the free bots, but most of these bots will also want to take your investment, put them inside some kind of a bot account, and they will take your investment by doing their own trading strategies, and you will just have like a small profit or constant loss all the time. So it will tell you basically, that what I'm trying to tell you is that this is a dirty place, Bitcoin. So you have to study a little bit these indicators, a little bit these strategies, because overall what the bots will use, they will use only indicators, and they are support and resistance lines can be easily detected by an eye, can be easily detected by a human eye, but it's really difficult to make a trading bot that works with support and resistance lines. And the only thing that is closer by telling you what's a support and what's a resistance line is the stochastics indicator. And I will show you right here. I will just is the stochastics indicator. Wait, I'll prepare the table. I always use the white lines. That's what I like. The white lines is more easier to see. So by using the most popular thing, the MACD indicator for a trading bot strategy, not a good idea. Definitely not a good idea. There are cases where you can use the MACD indicator with an additional indicator. And stochastics is one of the indicators that can tell you, is it safe to buy? Is it safe to buy? I will close down the MACD. Just it consumes a lot of space. So is it right? So is it safe to buy? So a stochastics indicator will tell you whether is it safe to buy. And what is a stochastics indicator? It basically tells you in the previous 14 candles whether this is the absolute lowest place. But there are weaknesses also about the stochastics indicator. So basically right here in this candle right here, it's telling you it's the absolute, nearly the absolute lowest place as it can get. It's below 20. So normally you would suggest a bot to buy it when it's oversold or something. But if you look in percentage, the prices will go down by another 10%. So it's not an actually good place to buy. And right here, the prices are going straightward, but the stochastics it's very low. It's very low. It's around 10. The stochastics is around 10 here. So it's also not a good zone to buy, and still it dropped down for another nearly 8 or 5% here. So basically, stochastics indicator alone will not tell you where to buy. So basically, you create a bot that buys these coins or whatever the trading strategy would you want to be, whether there's stochastics below 20 or below 10 or below 8. The thing is about stochastics, it starts going sideways, but the prices are still going downwards. So it's an indicator that can help you, can certainly create some kind of a perspective, but as a strategy point, as a long-term strategy, as an all-term strategy, it will not help you to make good amounts of income by using these just these two indicators, stochastics and MACD. So it will not help you. And most of these bots, these trading bots that are online, are just showing you a strategy, or maybe you have a strategy already that you know, and you know for sure that it works. Then you can try to use the trading bots, But as I have told to many people earlier, buying, when to buy, is like nearly 40 or 50% of the job. To buy it in a good place, to buy this coin in a good place. There's a huge and even more knowledge in when, especially for trading bots, when is the time to sell. Now that's when many people say, oh, I created a bot, or I created a trading strategy for my, these bots that are purchasable around here, and I'm like knowing, hey, I've created a good place where to buy. Yeah, okay, but when to sell? So these bots have these systems. You place like a stop loss of 5%, or whatever. Maybe you're doing without stop loss. A really great idea of gambling. And you create a target sell of 2%. Like you create, okay, when there is a 2% rise, then sell. And a 10% stop loss, for example. You need to have 5 positive trades in a row to just single out that one chance of a huge stop loss. And in fact, in that place, when there were 2% rises, some cases the price, for example, the 2% would be here. In some cases, the prices still went up and still were going up, and you were to possibly get another 30%. And you didn't get it because you didn't have a great selling strategy. So it's difficult. It's really difficult to make a bot. And I would say it's impossible to make a trading bot strategy that works for you using these sell bots that are available for purchases online. But what and how can you use a trading bot that is beneficial for you? And this is a really nice thing. So for example, you have a trading bot. Right, there isn't a good example right here. Alright, right, for example, let's pick it right here. Let's switch to 30-minute candles. I don't think this will be a perfect spot right here. Stop. So you have created a trading strategy for yourself, and you're doing this semi-automatic trading. This is a 30-minute. Let's switch to hourly. This is very, very noisy right here. Let's switch to hourly. And by the way, Bitcoin is not that coin which volatiles. And somewhere around here, you noticed, you detected, and you predicted yourself, using your own consciousness, your own awareness, your own knowledge, your own experience, that you think the Bitcoin will go sideways. And what I'm thinking by it will go sideways is that the price is starting to fall back slower and slower and slower, and then they start to go straight and straight, and there's a huge resistance line and a huge support line, which is telling you that basically, yeah, you start to think that prices will go sideways. You just somehow, you just know it, you just think it, and you just see it by your own experiences that Bitcoin has landed on its very bottom, or is hitting against a huge support line, you are predicting that there will be a sideways action. So you predicted somewhere here. So then you turned on your bot strategy. This is not a good spot right here. 30 minutes will be more accurate. So what I'm thinking is buy at the lows of stochastics, but the 1 hour chart is not that accurate. I will switch to 30 minutes. So it's a little bit preciser, so it's a little bit sizer, but it's still looking noisy over here. So simple, buy when stochastics it's low, buy at low stochastics. Bot would buy here. How much is it? 11. So it's around here. How much percent there is? 3,426, and here is. Wait, I'm looking it. So it's a 1% jump. Sell it at 1% jump, and you can see the prices go down, but the stochastics went down a little bit. It went down all the way. Yeah. So keep in mind that stochastics work only with closed prices. So you will not see it in this chart right here. You will not see it in this chart right here. Stochastics went low to the maximum bottom right here. In this candle, it went down to the maximum lowest point, but you will not see it because the stochastics uses the close price principle. Wait, which was it? It was here. So the stochastics uses the close priced principle. Let me see whether in this software we can change it to. We cannot change it to low or open or close, but stochastics uses the close principle, and this is another thing of your trading strategies. Whether on which bot you are using, you have to know whether the bot creates this backtest from low, high, or closed on that indicator, because you know prices when there's a new when the candle still hasn't closed, the prices go up, down, and the close point changes over time. So the stochastic indicator will also go up, down, up, down, up, down. And here you can see there's a huge gap here, but you can see the stochastics is somewhere around 40 there, 33 here in this point. It's around 33 here. But this candle went all the way down here, so basically the stochastics would have lowered to maybe 10 points, 10 these points of stochastics. Now it's 40 in this candle, at 33 here. So if you were to say buy when stochastics is below 10, you would definitely made a huge profit here for your trading bots. And right here is also the stochastics below, it went below 20, it will somewhere around 15, and then it bounced back up. So this is a really important thing for a trading strategy. So if you were to use a trading strategy and you would turn it on right here, buy when stochastics is below 10 or below 15, you would make one huge jump here, one huge jump here, one huge jump here. And well, maybe you were to miss this jump here, but it didn't indicate any strong moves. Going a little bit forward, you would make definitely some profits here in those 3 points, and here, well, it depends whether you're buying at stochastics when it's 15. Oh, it's 10. So here you would not make any profits. Huge jump here, you were to make profit. So it's like 4 against 1. It depends on your stop loss. You keep in mind stop loss and your trading strategy, whether and what you are using for your bot. And maybe you got those three profits, and you decided at the resistance point, so it's about time to turn it off, because the market went to a diagonal resistance line. So basically you are suggesting that prices will go down. And then at some point you figure it out, the prices will go back, and then they will start to move up and down, sideways action, then you can turn it on. So what I want to tell you in this video is that trading bot strategies, really difficult, but for semi-usage of making you to for example, you want to buy at one point and you want to sell at one point and you want to keep a stop loss. Trading bots can help you, assist in your trades, but to do automated trading, it would be difficult for you to make in a strategy that works with profit. And keep in mind, another thing is that whether on which exchange you are trading, their commission rates are really high. So you keep in mind that nearly 0.5% the exchanges will just take from you. So not good at all. So difficult, and another time difficult if you want to find, without any experience, a bot that will make you profit. Easy usage and beneficial usage if you are using to help and assist in your own trading strategies, that by any means would be buy when the prices buy lower and sell when the prices reach this point. Buy in a sideways action where you would normally want to trade and buy yourself, make a bot to buy it there in a normal sideways action. And right here, like in the previous video, I predicted that the price from here will go and bounce and hit the diagonal resistance line here, and this is what happened, and the price will move, I think, down to somewhere here and hit the resistance support and move a little bit upward. So thing when you do a trade is, like, you see the prices are squeezing inside the corner of the triangle, so less volatile, but keep in mind, look for breakouts. Either it breaks down, place your stop loss below this diagonal line and watch the breakouts. If it breaks out, it's about time to buy, but as I told in the previous video, I don't see any huge strong up moves just because that there are so many resistance lines here. Like, there's a huge noise right here. It could go slowly upwards, but right here, as a point of view, as a suggestion, and please don't take my suggestions and don't take these trades just because I told suggestions, but suggestion to consider and maybe use for your own trading strategies that you have. And my personal insight is, I would not enter any trades right now in this market situation, which is overall right here. I would not enter any trades right now. I would sit back and watch, like, what happens nextly. Just watch what happens and just observe, and maybe there will be a better opportunity to buy in. And maybe if you are a day trader and you trade in short periods of time, maybe you can try to find the points, but the volatility will be really less. So basically, I don't think that also in short trading positions there could be, and the volume is getting smaller and smaller. So not here, but for like an hourly, it's getting smaller and smaller. So I don't think there would be any like massive things shortly. But you need to watch, and maybe watch out for the breakouts, watch out for the breakout line, and watch out for the breakdowns. Keep your stop loss tight, and see what happens, and then make decisions of the next moves what happens. So anyway, thank you for watching, and if you do like these videos, please subscribe. That will be an indicator for me that you're interested in the next videos. So bye, and see you in the next video.